Tonight, new numbers, new challenges for women in the workplace. Consider this. According to Fortune magazine, women make 77 cents for every dollar that men earn. But the money is just part of the story. The boys' club culture has been making news in recent weeks. At the White House, some criticized President Obama for playing basketball just with the guys. We're also seeing it in late-night comedy, where a former writer for David Letterman wrote a scathing article of what she called a sexually charged atmosphere. So if there is a boys' club where you work, how can women break into it? We'll talk to Susie Orman, Dee Dee Myers, and others in a moment. But first, Erica Hill with the hard facts.
It's easy to look at the headlines and say women get a raw deal in the workplace.
I think that people believe that you can get women for less money for almost any job.
By the end of this year, women will account for half the U.S. workforce. Still, fewer than 3% of the Fortune 1000 companies have a woman at the helm. When it comes to CEO pay, women take home just 58 cents for every dollar a man makes, according to the corporate library. Money is one issue, work environment another.
It's not so much the industry, but it's the culture of the company and how committed they are to getting women into top positions. Financial companies really need women's talents, and they know that, and so they work very, very hard at things like training and mentoring.
One myth dispelled, another boys' club exposed.
I have had sex with women who work for me on this show.
David Letterman's late-night confession didn't come as a surprise, though, to everyone. Former writer Nell Scovell thought she'd landed her dream job on The Late Show until she started.
I didn't get the memo as a young girl that said you should have low self-esteem and put up with crap, so I quit.
In a piece for VanityFair.com, Scovell describes her time at The Late Show in 1990 as a hostile work environment where she felt demeaned. Worldwide Pants, which produces The Late Show, has not commented on her claims.
Sexual harassment and using male power in positions of authority is not right. There's no excuse. I don't care what industry you're in. There is absolutely no excuse for that kind of behavior.
ESPN sports analyst Steve Phillips was fired last week after admitting he had an affair with a 22-year-old production assistant who also lost her job. He was the target of similar allegations while general manager of the New York Mets. Even the president's recent round of golf with Chief Domestic Policy Advisor Melody Barnes had some crying foul and photo op after criticism that Mr. Obama only shoots hoops with the guys. Though Evans says in this case, we should celebrate the women in his cabinet, not dwell on who's getting court time. Still, there is no denying the road to equality is a long one.
The boys' club is still pretty much intact. You wouldn't see those enormous differences between women and men at the top if there still wasn't an old boys network or a boys' club.
And there is much work to be done. Erica Hill, CNN, New York.